What's going on, MKFers? How you guys doing today? Hope everyone's having a great start to their weekend. Everyone wrapping it up at work, getting excited to get home, get the comfies on, maybe crack a beer. Who knows? Not much planned on this side other than cracking out the portal testing. We did move into a second phase, our internal phasing of portal updates, rounding the edges, getting the errors cleared, getting a lot of things lined up for other vendors to come enter the portal and trade, etc. We brought in a very high quality dev to round those edges, so that's very exciting for everybody. We did a really good vetting on that person, and we're getting stoked here. We're closing in on days. I know we keep pushing out, but we're being very picky. We're being very detailed, needless to say. We look at the BTC chart, and it couldn't be better timing. We did have a solid pullback, as we see. We are testing our prior breakout engagement here at that line 44, coming up, touching those support and resistance lines. Really resistance now as we see possible pullback. I hope we continue a pullback just due to the fact of I know how ETFs work, just like gold did, and I know what happens after they start to catch traction. A lot of those people understand what I'm talking about, and once we start seeing the rip of BTC, altcoins will follow. When altcoins fall, so do the project tokens, and the ones that have not moved very much during that bear market are the ones that you're going to start seeing some massive investments in. We established a floor a while ago. We have a solid concrete foundation for our private and seed, and we're going to continue to do so into the next bull run when we start seeing that floor lift off and portal starts proving itself. All right, going over the charts here, we did see that massive breakout, a solid touch to that 49, almost 50k in BTC. That's crazy, right? We wouldn't have said that a couple months ago. We would have called you crazy. Regardless, though, we did have our pullback. We broke below that breakout point in BTC. We're starting to see a solid touch here in this area. The candle wick's down at 39. I wish I'd have bought some more, but that's all right. I'm playing a different game here. But we start ripping back up. We're testing that previous breakout engagement. I hope, like I said, I hope we go down, because once we start seeing that big old cup and handle there, that's when BTC is really going to start gaining traction. So you start seeing the institutional movement. You start seeing those massive whales start to grab in before it does rip, similar to gold when it had that ETF approval as well. Coming down to Doge, we're still touching. We did have a breakout engagement here. It broke. It pulled back, and now we're doing our touches here. Solid buy-in at Doge at 7. I'm not financial advisor, not financial advice. I'm just telling you how I'm playing it, and I know the curves of BTC movement and the funding going in and out of the BTC and crypto sector is going to start wiggling these Dogecoin, Shiba, and all these other altcoins as well. We're looking at ETH, Ethereum. It did play in this channel for a while. This is something that we established in our other videos. If you guys want to go back, this channel was being played out for quite a bit, touching the support and the resistance zones. It broke out past that resistance level. It gave us a solid touch at around the 2,600 area. Broke back down, and now it did touch our previous support in this channel that we established earlier. Now I think it's going to play in that area for a little bit longer before we can start establishing a new monthly high for Ethereum. Coming down to Shiba, it was playing in this channel quite a bit. That channel started to open up a little bit. Once it does open up, it starts to lose some steam. It does come back down, starts establishing itself, touching these areas here. Again, another good price point would be a however many zeros and an 8, in my opinion. That's why I'm starting to bag it up again. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you how I'm playing these charts. With that being said, a lot of this stuff's going to be played within the portal. It is going to be a proven concept that you can trade wallet to wallet within the portal. You have to think of the portal as like a holdings area or wallet. Needless to say that we place a contract and a token in, and if we put a price on it, someone else can come in there and buy that price, right? By establishing and name your price. Once you do that, say I want to get rid of a million Shiba for 900 bucks, etc., whatever it might be, someone goes in there, they buy that, and they can get an MKF in return, and it doesn't affect the chart. It's just a transfer and an interaction with the contract. There's going to be disclaimers on the portal. We're adding those as well, so nobody is surprised or wondering where a BNB transaction went, or why is this being filled with MKF, etc. Oh, hey. Sorry, good news. Anyways, So we're looking at a lot of things happening within the portal to alert users, be very user friendly, also allow people to understand how the portal works without having to review a white paper. It's going to be pretty cut and dry. Hey, this is how you can do this. This is how you name your price. This is going to have to be accepted. This is going to have to be approved. Boom, someone else is interested in your tokens for the price that you're asking. And also there are this many MKF tied to that contract and tied to that listing. Do you want to accept? Yes or no? So it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a proven first, like Jay has stated. It's going to be the first of its kind. When we launch it out there, we're going to do a massive marketing push for all these tokens to come enter. Right now it is a free allocation. We've had some that are interested. We've had others that want to see it work first before they introduce their contract into the portal. Others, they've either rejected it and I can see them watching it very, very far away, and you know who you are. So it's all right, guys. We're going to prove it to you. We're going to show you how it works. And then when you guys come back, there's going to be a stream of income for MKF because it's going to cost. And that's just a fair warning. It will cost to enter the portal. The phases will be first, AMA to introduce yourself. Second will be a contract audit from 0sec. Shout out to 0sec. And the third one's going to be a review and a delisting of certain taxes to enter the portal. So 3 phases there. If you can't pass one of those phases, you will not be accepted. Price allocation and refunding will be determined and placed in our white paper as well. So we'll give those details out when we gather them, but right now it is a free allocation, guys, so I would take advantage of. Also, I keep saying it, if you guys, and some of you guys have, if you guys have a contract, or I'm sorry, a token that you guys are interested in entering the portal, kick them our way. We'll do our due diligence of vetting them out, getting them for an AMA, giving an audit, etc. right now for free, like I stated, and then we'll throw them in and we'll start testing with them even. So that's also a good catch for them, and it gives us a little bit of as you guys see, as some of my handshakes go, I do kind of soft shill other tokens that have already kind of been added into the portal or have said they're going to add into the portal. You guys see as some of my clickbait or some of our tweets that go out, we try to incorporate all of those tokens and projects, CEOs, etc. into our marketing endeavor, not only to create awareness, but to show that we are bringing them into the portal slowly and surely. So the idea behind the whole scratch my back, I scratch yours thing stands with MKF. We do want to assist any of those tokens that do enter the portal as far as a marketing endeavor goes. Sooner or later, we will start incorporating a larger marketing endeavor and packaging for all those tokens that are in the portal. Portal being the engine that is going to generate revenue, not only just for MKF, but for other tokens as well, and also security as far as staking goes. We want to ensure that we include them in some of our marketing endeavors. So that's going to be something that we're going to include into the portal umbrella here soon. So we're starting to do that now. As you guys see, some of our click stuff has Dive and GeoLeaf, etc. Which brings me to another point. As soon as we launch Portal, we are going to be copy and pasting Portal for Max Chain. Max Chain will be hosting Portal, and we will be also launching on the Max Chain as well in lieu of putting Portal on Max Chain. So we will be collecting those allocations here very soon. Once Portal is launched, we want to focus on one thing at a time, right? We don't want to rush to failure, but we will be launching on Max and creating those generating allocations and sending out awareness for our privates, etc., whitelists, all that other stuff. Essentially, we can already launch. We're already financially secure in that sector, but we want to ensure anybody wanting to get in early can do so. Realize I'm sitting here talking about Portal and I don't even have any of the sneak peeks of Portal on our mobile development pulled up. But as you guys see, we're utilizing the Portal theme that we're kind of transitioning our website into. I do like some of the aesthetics that this brings. Some of the user-friendly abilities, the burger menus, the drop-down icon page, etc. How we can scroll, trying to keep it Apple-esque yet still familiar. Much like some of those major centralized exchanges, but the Portal acts in a different manner. Remember, guys, the avenue of approach for Portal is to create the MKF holders and the MKF interaction of these different projects. So if different projects come in and want to stake with us or want to trade with us, the interaction is going to allow, and there will be a disclaimer, it's going to take 10 MKF to interact with the contract as well as $3 in BNB. With that being said, the generation of revenue that's going to create if a contract or a project has a mass amount of holders and they want to go ahead and hold those holders and direct a lot of staking measures with us or trading measures with us, they're going to have to allow that flow of 10 MKF, which is a very small nominal price, and $3 BNB interaction in and out of the portal to list, stake, etc. With that being said, that is a massive allocation that's going to be flowing into our umbrella. Sorry, excuse me, Jay, our umbrella, and it'll be really good to continue on developing for portal. Again, we do have a different concept coming up in 27 that's already starting. Yes, we are jumping ahead a little bit and starting that with a different dev team, but we are, we're already thinking in the future quite a bit. So we want to capture the right market at the right time. We've gone over the charts of BTC and different types of price allocations where we have released products and we have launched at a certain price point for BTC, and that's always been our means, is to make sure we capture the market at the correct time. Yes, there has been a little lag on portal release, but it's because, again, we are being very detailed and we are ensuring that everybody is secure within the portal and it's doing what it says we have said it's going to do. With that being said, the portal being as powerful as it is, will be able to house many thousands of people, thousands of projects, and thousands of cryptos to allow a secure function of creating MKF generation into each wallet and a means of income for the umbrella of MKF for different reasons past just concept 27 as well. We do have a means past that as well. So these are a couple of the sneak peeks, guys. This is going to be looking, there's a lot more to be said. I'm not going to keep scrolling down by any means or scrolling up, but there are some sneaks in here, just kind of our mobile layout, how it looks and the features are, and kind of what to get prepared for. We do have that new dev who is going to be rounding the edges on a lot of this stuff, trying to make it a little bit more customized, light, dark, login, face, etc. We do want to keep it as a decentralized application that you connect through your wallet, but we also want to make it a downloadable in the future. We are looking at Apple and Android, if they want to play nice for the crypto future. We do want to keep the eye on the ball of keeping it downloadable, much like a lot of the competitors and the wallet sector, the centralized exchange sector. So we want to make sure that we can adhere to that. Our target has always been keep it good for the boomers, yet for the Gen Zers, and everything in between, the millennials and all that. So want to ensure that we keep familiar, we want and keep it simple as well. So the KISS method, for those that have heard that, keep it simple, stupid. We do want to ensure that we are adhering to anybody that wants to pop into the portal, understand disclaimers, etc. Accept this, call out this contract. We want to keep it streamlined and safe for everybody to use. But with that being said, we have to adhere to the developer side of things or the project side of things. So if a project wants to come in and alter something or throw some news on there, etc., that could be a future use case for the portal and to generate more volume within MKF as well. So there's a lot of things to be developed. There are a few things we want to round the edges on and launch here very, very soon and give the flare pop to everybody to enter and stake and trade, etc. But we are rounding some edges, and guys, we're right at the finish line. So thanks for sticking with us. We really appreciate it. We have, like I said, we've established the floor. We've established not a lot of movement in a bad bear market, but we have got some buys during the BTC pullback, which is natural if you're looking at the BTC flow curve, guys. So just keep that in mind. Don't go in the chat and say, hey, BTC's up 20%. Why has MKF not moved? Guys, there's a flow to it. And as we see, the buys come in after the BTC pullback, and altcoins do the same. So guys, I appreciate you guys talking this through with me. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to hear our updates. We do appreciate y'all's feedback. If there's anything else you guys want to hear, questions, concerns, comments, please hit me in the DMs or tag me in the main chat. Jay is an extremely busy person. He doesn't always get to everybody, but he is reaching out to some really big potential clients and partners out there. He comes to me with some news that's mind-blowing. You're going to want to stick tuned. Trust me, or stay tuned and stick with it. So trust me, guys, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I got to say it, but there's a lot of exciting things coming up just right around the corner, to be honest with you. We're going to be bringing in some people for possibly an AMA that I've never even heard of, that I didn't think would be in crypto, let alone Web3 or any of this kind of development, but I'm glad they're here. So, guys, stay tuned for that. We'll be bringing them in, as well as a couple other handshakes that we're going to have. We don't like to say partners because of legal purposes, but we will say handshakes. And these guys are also, a big partner and big big name in the space. We'll say that's all I got to leave it at, guys, because we're kind of waiting on them to release a certain amount of things themselves that they're also pushing back on. So we want to wait for them to spotlight that before we start bringing in personnel and MKF employees to assist with their means and our push as well too. So sorry, kind of rambling on, but I just want to keep it on a one take because there's a lot of stuff going on, kind of things I'm excited. I'm trying to dance around what to say without getting in trouble. But I do appreciate it, guys. Once again, we are looking at a healthy chart. We are looking at some volatility in the crypto market, especially after this ETF. So stay tuned. It might be a good little mini bull run. It might be a long-term bull run. I'm not sure. I don't think the markets are kind of poised for it necessarily just yet. I don't think there's enough catalyst there. But MKF is here, and we are developing, and we will keep kicking out these updates as we see. You guys got any questions again? Let me know. You guys have a great day, MKFers.